Hey, this is Adam, and today I'm going to be showing you the exact keywords that you need to have in your Amazon listing in order to be able to get ranked for them and then have customers find your product organically. The way that ranking works is Amazon will first check to see if you have a keyword in your listing. And if it does, then you are allowed to organically rank for it. But if you're trying to rank for something like 4-slice toaster and you don't have 4-slice, the words in your listing anywhere, Amazon doesn't even give you the opportunity to rank for those keywords. And then once you have put those keywords in your listing, Amazon's then going to figure out how well your product actually converts, how well it sells when Amazon shows your product on not just that exact keyword, but also similar keywords. And if Amazon sees that your product is selling well, it sells better than the other offers that other products that are out there, Amazon's going to start ranking you better and better and better for that keyword. And this process doesn't happen instantly. Amazon's very slow to want to change your ranking for a keyword because they know it's making them money already and they like to keep it that way. So often it'll take 3 to 4 weeks after a launch for your product to continually go up and down and up and down and eventually keep going up to where it will end at the height of its organic rank, the best spots you're going to get, unless you do something like decrease the price or change your pictures or make your title better, which will affect your conversion rate and how many people are actually purchasing. The more people that purchase, the better organic rank you're going to get. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at today's case study, which is with this product that is absolutely popping off in the toys section. You can see that Amazon's new releases for toys is like every other one. It's like every other product. It's this pop-it sensory toy. These things, you can push them down, it's a game you can make out of them. But we want to figure out, more importantly, what keywords would I want to rank for if I tried to launch this exact product. You can see that this product, they pretty much just keyword stuff the hell out of their title. Highly not recommended because it doesn't help people actually want to click on your product and then purchase it, which is what really matters the most. But that's a bit of a separate discussion. Now, a couple notes when you're looking about getting ranked here. You can see that they keep putting push pop in here, this title, just push pop and a bunch of similar words. There's no need to do that, okay? Put a keyword in your thing one time and that's all you need in your title, period. Just if they put push pop fidget toy in here one time, they'll be able to get ranked for that keyword. They'll be able to get ranked for push fidget toy pop or push toy pop fidget. Like any order of those keywords, they're going to be able to get ranked for. And that includes, so there's no need to use them over and over and over again like they're doing here. Highly don't recommend this. Now, let's go ahead and figure out what keywords are we going to use if we're launching one of these. We're going to be using my favorite set of tools today, which is the Helium 10, which is inside Helium 10. I use their software for literally everything, keeping track of profits. I mean, you name it, I use it for that. I don't have another set of tools that I pay for Amazon, just Helium 10. So for $100 a month, I get it does other stuff. Anyways, that's besides the point. What we need to do here is we need to start by using their keyword tool, reverse ASIN lookup. This is going to let us see all of the keywords that this product is ranked for, or whatever product we put in here, and how well they're ranking for. So we're going to come here to the product we're looking at. We're going to want to take a couple of your top competitors, people who have the most similar products to you, right? We don't want to figure out what products that aren't that close to ours are ranking for. It's like, why would we want that? We want to steal from the closest competitors. So we go right in here to the link at the top. You see we can go ahead and copy in the ASIN from that. We copy that ASIN in and let's bring it in over here. You bring it in over here, we paste it in. Obviously I've already done that, and then click Get Keywords. So now we need to actually interpret this data. You're going to want to sort it by highest search volume, but here's what we're looking at. We've got fidget toys. Okay, that's the phrase. Then we've got over here, we've got the search volume. And that means there's 1.7 million searches a month right now for this keyword. That's insanity. That's incredibly high. And then over here, the most important column we want to look at also is the organic rank. They're ranked number 26. So if I go over here and click on fidget toys on Amazon and scroll down to rank 26, their product's going to be around there. It's not going to be exactly that. Okay? It doesn't show up exactly there on everybody's computer at every time of day, but it is definitely accurate enough and useful enough to make decisions off of, which is what matters. It's none of these tools can be perfect just because of how quickly things change, and there's just so many variables. Now, well, we see that's the number one. Wow, that's so many search volume, but they're ranked 26 for this keyword. Is this really the number one keyword that's generating the most sales? No, it is not. The number one keyword is going to be Pop It Fidget Toy because it still has 700K searches a month, but it is their rank number 2. In Amazon, search volume or organic rank is something, it's very exponential, meaning that rank number 1 and 2 gets so much more traffic than, say, rank number 20 or 27, just infinitely more times more traffic from Amazon customers. A lot of times when I buy stuff, I don't even search past the first 5 or 6 items because I've already found what I wanted in the first couple. So being ranked 26 for a keyword with so much search volume is good, but again, not the most important thing here. So we're going to see that they've got a lot of different, there's a lot of different keywords we can look at here. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to do this for a couple of our biggest competitors. We're going to take their keywords and we're literally just going to write them in. We're going to write them into a Word document. And every time we find one that is a repeat word, we're just going to ignore it. And we're also going to ignore words that aren't actually relevant to our exact product that we will be launching. Okay? If you're launching a 6-pack and the word 2-pack comes up, that's not relevant. Don't look at that and just keep moving on with that. If you're launching a premium version of a product and the keyword that you're looking at is fidget toys under $5, well, that's not going to fit your product. You can't trick customers into thinking your product is relevant for a keyword. Customers aren't going to search fidget toys under $5 and see that you've got the most expensive one on the market and say, damn, I need that one, and then buy it. No, and they're not. And Amazon's going to realize with the data they have that nobody is buying your product for that keyword. And then you're just wasting space, you're wasting time, and you look like an idiot. So ignore those keywords. And then that's essentially exactly how we did this. So I came down here and I was able to break this down into just a couple different keywords. I went through and added all of these keywords to the list, and here's what we came up with. A total of maybe 12 keywords. Now, usually you're going to have more than this, but the process is going to be the same. Usually what you'll find is that there are a few different keywords that make up the vast majority of the search volume. So I'll see people take a product like this and add in keywords like birthday gift for kids, for Christmas gift for aunts and uncles, and they'll add on a bunch of keywords like that. That's the most common one, is gifts. But then if you go look at what actually people search for to purchase that product, it's nowhere on here. It's literally nowhere on the keywords that get searched for the specific products you're looking for. And if you have a question about a keyword, is this relevant? Well, just go search for that keyword on Amazon. And if you don't see your product show up or similar products to the one you're trying to sell, then it's not a relevant keyword. Those products would already be there if it was relevant, except in a few very extreme cases. I'm going to show you where to put all these keywords in a second. But now that we found all of the main broad keywords for our product, what happens if you have a product with something very specific that you've done to it to make it different than the other ones on the market? Maybe you made it red, or maybe you add pockets to it. And you want to see, is there search volume for that exact innovation? Because obviously I want to make sure I'm targeting those keywords first because I have literally the most relevant product that could exist for those keywords. So what you're going to need to do is use Helium 10's second tool for keywords. It's here. And it's called Magnet. And this one is used for very general keyword research, usually, but I like to use it in a bit of a specific way. So what you'll do is you'll put in the broad keyword for what you're searching for here, fidget toy. See, if we take a look at these keywords, it will show us all of the keywords it thinks are related to the word fidget toy. Now, it's not that useful for general research because so many of these just don't feel that relevant. And even if they're relevant to fidget toy, they won't show you the product that you are actually trying to sell. Sure, there's a lot of these related to fidget toy and they might have fidget toys on them, but is it going to show you the exact fidget toy you're trying to sell and what people are actually using, what keywords people are using to actually buy your product? The answer is usually no. I mean, you'll see like stuff like Simple Dimple. I mean, how is that related? I don't even have any clue, man. Stuff like cool stuff. Like, I'm not trying to get ranked for that keyword. So, but one thing it does is have this powerful feature under advanced filters where you can actually put in other keywords. So what happens if I'm selling a version of this product that's in the dinosaur shape, I can actually put that keyword in, click apply, and then it will show me, oh, look, all these keywords that have the word dinosaur in it. So, right, I'm not going to find the words dinosaur keywords because if I use this other tool, because the products that I'm reverse searching for, they're not dinosaur shaped products. So how is that they're not going to be ranked for dinosaur keywords. But here I can actually see those and I can look, dinosaur poppet. Boom, I can go over here, check out what is actually the products on Amazon that are dinosaur related and take a look at them. And I could do that for so many different innovations. I'd come up with just a small list of them, stuff like red or stuff with pockets, or it could be like, is it the large version, or it's tall, or it's heavy duty, or it's refillable. There's just so many different options you can use. There's so many different specific innovations, and you want to see if you have search volume for those keywords, because those keywords are going to be the center, the core of your keyword strategy, and you're going to want to make sure you rank for those. Now, you need to make sure that you want to come down and look at these keywords and see, okay, if I want to get ranked for these keywords, do I need to add some extra keywords to this list I have? And it looks like probably not, because the word dinosaur is the only additional one here. But you see there's like 500 search volume a month for this word dinosaur swishki. Oh, I don't even know if that's relevant to my product. Let me take a look here. Doesn't look relevant at all to my product, and looks like it's just a dinosaur toy that you can squish. Well, if people are searching for this, there's a really, really low chance they're going to want my product. So it's just not relevant. We're not going to care about it. And so we don't need to add new keywords to our list, but this is a super useful tool to help you find keywords specific to some innovation or differentiation you have. So now that you have all these keywords, what do you do with them? Well, you want to have them in the title or the bullet points of your product so Amazon can index them. But when you're writing the first draft of your product, just throw all these keywords away and don't even use them. You want to go ahead and not worry about that, because you don't want your product to sound like, oh man, look at this title. It's just 600 keywords thrown together. That's not what we want. We want our listing to sound like a well-written, really smooth, as seen on TV commercial. That kind of language that just converts people and makes them want to buy the product. It's very hard to explain, but I'll link a video down below on how you can actually craft that really good marketing language that gets people to want to click and then buy your product over the competition. But you don't want to just have this like keyword after keyword thing. Once you go through and write your first draft, worried about converting, then you can go back the second time and then see what keywords you haven't left out. You'll find out that, oh wow, look, I've probably used like 70% of the keywords already in my listing, because it's just natural to have those kind of keywords. I mean, if we take a look at this right here, like we're going to have most of these probably already in here. At least half of these already are going to be in our title. There's literally no way we can write this title without putting fidget toy pop it sensory. Like that stuff has to be in there. That is the exact name of the product. So then the rest of these, some of these other ones we're going to have in here that we may or may want to put in here. Something that we're going to want to figure out how to put in there. Typically what I will do for a title is understand this. When you go do a search on Amazon, the first 80 characters of that title show up in the search results on mobile. And then about 130 characters show up on desktop. So your title can be up to 200 characters long. So you have 70 characters at least that customers will never see when they're thinking about clicking on your picture, on your product. And guess what? Once they've clicked on your product, they're not going to go and be like, man, I need to read the last 70 characters of this title. It's already 200 characters. It's so long. No, they're going to be looking at your pictures and focusing on other things that will help them make better purchasing decisions. So what I often do is take those last 70 characters of the title, and that's where I put a lot of those keywords. And if I have other keywords I can't fit in there, well, put them in a bullet point somewhere, okay? Make them there. Put them in there. Those last 70 characters I'll often literally will just be keywords. Just boom, boom, boom. It doesn't look good. It doesn't sound good, but people don't ever read them. It gets very little attention from customers, so I'm not worried about it. And then if you have other keywords left, just make sure you put them in the bullet point somewhere. Again, how many customers actually read every single one of your bullet points? No, you have plenty of space in there to put extra keywords in there, just here and there, and jam them in. And you may even have a bullet point that's literally just used to put keywords in. Sometimes you need that, and that's okay. That is a reality. You'll see that on a lot of sellers' listings. So, guys, I hope this helps you in order to know exactly what keywords you need in your listing. I'll put a link to that YouTube video and below on how to write a good listing, as well as a link to Helium 10 if you need to look at those tools. There are the free version you can use a couple uses a day. With that, thanks guys, and I will see you in the next video.